Well, hello, friends. This week we will be talking about and learning about adverbs. An adverb is a word that describes a verb or an adjective. Okay, and today we have 5 sentences here on the board so that we can try to identify adverbs. Remember, we are learning about adverbs this week. And an adverb is a word that describes a verb or an adjective. So let's look at the first sentence here. My friend Galina moves gracefully through the water. What is the verb in the first sentence? Correct. The verb is moves. So this is the verb in this first sentence. That's the verb here. And it tells us how she moves. Because sometimes an adverb tells you how something is done, or to what extent something is done. So we know that this is gracefully. She moves gracefully. So this is the adverb. That's for our first sentence. Let's look at sentence number 2. Galina's mother, Mrs. Beluchuk, watches her patiently. What is the verb in the second sentence? Our verb in the second sentence is watches. She watches. Remember, a verb is an action word. Somebody's doing something. Okay? So this is our verb here. And what is our adverb in that sentence? Correct. Patiently. She watches her patiently because it tells you how she watches her. So that's our adverb here in our sentence number 2. That's our adverb here. Now, I wanted to also point out that there are some times that adverbs end in ly, but not all adverbs end in ly. Okay, so let's look at sentence number 3. She always encourages her daughter's efforts. What's the verb in that sentence? What's the verb in that sentence? Remember, a verb is an action word. Somebody's doing something. Encourages. That's correct. That's a verb in that sentence. And how does she do it? She's always doing it. So we know that that's the adverb in the sentence. Adverb in the sentence. Let's look at sentence number 4. Tomorrow, Galina's swim team will compete at Union Street School. Tomorrow, Galina's swim team will compete at Union Street School, sorry. What's the verb in the sentence? Compete, but it's a future tense, so it's will compete is the verb. Will. And what's the adverb in that sentence? Now, there are some instances in which adverb tells you when or where something is taking place. So what do you think the adverb in that sentence is? You are so smart. Tomorrow, you are right. Tomorrow, that's the adverb. Let's look at our final sentence, okay? Excuse me. Mrs. Beluchuk will drive Galina there. The verb is will drive. Excuse me. And we know that there is telling us where she's doing it. There, Union Street School, is the adverb. So we will be learning and continue to learn about adverbs this week.